Hello, people of God. Welcome to the Proof is in God's Word, the King James Holy Bible. And today's proof is God is in control of this earth. And you can find that proof in Numbers 16. And I'm going to read that. Starting at the 23rd verse, it says here, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the congregation, saying, Get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram." Now, when he say tabernacle, tabernacle means tent. This is not the tabernacle of the Lord. This is the tents of Korah's family, Dathan's family, and Abiram's family. Number 25. "And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan, Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, Depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins." Number 27. "So they gate up from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram on every side. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives, and their sons, and their little children." Number 28. "And Moses said, Hereby ye shall know that the Lord has sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of mine own mind." See, this was the problem. The people was thinking that Moses is the one doing all this work and not God. How foolish can we get when we can clearly see the signs of what God is doing and then turn around and have a second opinion, second thought about what's going on? You know, like as if it was a trick, or a magician. You know, when the magician does a trick, we all know it's just a trick. It's not magic. Well, they trying to figure out what kind of trick Moses done played on them. Well, it's not a trick. God is real. He can do all these things. No problem for him. Number 29. "If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord hath not sent me." Moses want to make it clear that when y'all see these men die, if the Lord killed them in a normal way, or normal visitation like all men, then you know that God did not send Moses to do the work he is doing. And so he's going to say on number 30, "But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth and swallow them up with all that appertaineth unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord." See, now Moses is saying, if the Lord do a new thing and open up the earth and like an earthquake and swallow these people up quick into the earth, then you know the Lord is doing this and not me and not Moses, and that the Lord did send Moses to do the work that he is doing to lead the people to the promised land. So all these people that's doing this provoking God is the princes. This is a prince. Korah is a prince over his group of people, his tribe of people, and he has come to the conclusion that Moses is doing too much. The Lord deals with him too. You know how the Lord deals with some of us, and then some of us get the big head and want to say, you don't have to listen to the leader no more. You can go out and do your own thing. Well, this is what's going on right here. And so Moses is proving to them that if the Lord kill you by some new way, like open up the earth and swallow you up, he just talking about it. And look what happened, number 31. And it came to pass as he had made an end of speaking all these words that the ground clave asunder that was under them. And the Lord opened her mouth and swallowed them up and their houses and all the men that are pertained unto Korah and all their goods. Look at this, the whole family, children and all, just collapsed. The earth collapsed underneath them and they fall down into the pit of hell of the earth. And then it says, everything that pertained to them, all their goods, if they had gold and silver, whatever they had, all the money they had just went down into the earth with them. And Moses told everyone, don't touch nothing of theirs unless you're going to be consumed along with them for their sins. Now watch this now. Number 33, they and all that are pertaining to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed up them, and they perished from among the congregation. And all Israel that were round about them fled at the cry of them. They could hear them crying. They fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. Let me get out of here. So they took off running because they see what happened to the ones that were playing around with God and siding up against God and Moses. And number 35, and there came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. That was against God, other words. Because they were trying to prove who gonna be the leader here. They want to say, we leaders too. So, you know, we can make decisions on what's gonna happen to us too. You know, you always have somebody in the group that want to take over and take control and take charge and want to be the leader and people follow them and say, well, you got a good idea. Just like the world going on today, everybody who want to sin, come on with me and vote for me. I'm not voting for nobody but Jesus. I'm not voting. How you going to get me to vote for two wrongs? Two wrongs don't make no right. Everybody across the board is wrong. And you want me to vote for them. These here people don't even know Jesus, don't even have Jesus Christ in their life. So how in the world they going to know the difference between right and wrong? Then you get them up there, then now they selling dope to your kids. Now it's okay to drink and smoke. Now it's okay to carry weapons around and kill people and you stand your grounds right. And then when the same situation happened on the other hand, then they want to take that right away from you. You understand what's going on here? The devil is at hand. People is waking up in the morning and looking in the mirror, and the devil looking right back at them and telling them what they want to do in their mind. The devil is in their mind. Because they're born in sin, shaped in iniquity, and the wages of sin is death. And we are on our way to die, but we better die with the Lord and not die with that devil, because the devil trying to take our souls to hell. But here it is, proof in God's word. God is in control of this earth. As soon as Moses was done talking about the idea of the earth opening up and swallowing them up, God opened the earth and swallowed them up. That let us know right there, God is in control of this earth. People teach that God is not the one that's in control of this earth, that Satan is the one that's ruling this world and ruling this earth. God wants us to know He is the one ruling this world and ruling this earth. Why? Because it's the Lord's work. This stuff what we see going on around us, guess what? It's entertainment. Just like we sit down and watch TV in front of the TV and be entertained by the characters and the actors that's going on. Well, God is sitting back up on his throne being entertained by what's going on down here, by his creation that he created. And anytime he want to say cut, he can put an end to it all, but he hasn't. Why? Because he's a merciful God, graceful God, and plus it's entertaining him. He got to have something to watch. He got to have something to do. He don't like what's going on, but guess what? It's going on. If I don't like what you don't like what's going on in your house, guess what? You're gonna put a stop to it. But what happens when you don't like what's going on in your house, and then you still say, you know what? I ain't gonna say a word. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna just watch them. Why? Because they yet got to come to me. They yet got to die and stand before me. And then they're going to know what I'm talking about. Because see, God spent a lot of time trying to prove to these people that he is real. He will show them signs and wonders. Stand in the door of the tabernacles. Be in the cloud. And at night a fire light up in the sky and lead them. And they still aren't convinced that God is who he say he is. He did all the miracles for them back in Africa, in Egypt. And they still convinced, no, that's not God. You know why? Because the devil is in their mind. God can come back right now today, or God can stand in the middle of the sky today and yell out something so loud, get everybody's attention so they can look up and see God. And guess what? If God, like, just say, well, all right, y'all continue. Y'all go back to what you was doing. These people will go back. We will go back to doing what we was doing wrong right before the eyes of God. We will not change. And God knows this. And guess what? It took a while for God to learn this. So this is why God don't even show us nothing hardly today. He just said, wait till they get before me. Wait till they die and have to stand before me, because I warned them and I tried to tell them. But they're my own creation, they ain't listening. They're taking a choice to live for the devil, when they could take a choice to live for me, and then I would accept them into my rest. But if they don't accept what I want them to do, then they're not entering into my rest. Just like he talked about the children of Israel. He says, some of y'all ain't going to enter into the promised land. I promise you that. He said, your children might enter in based on how they do. And if they don't do right, they ain't going to enter in either. Well, there you have it. The proof is in God's word. The King James Holy Bible. And thank you for listening to The Proof is in God's Word, the King James Holy Bible. And may the Lord bless you and your family forever.